Hello, I'm Liam Babington and I'm 23 years old.
And I'm Emily Fishlock and I'm 21 years old.
Right, you guys ready to do the questions?
Aye, go on.
Right, so I'm going to start you off with an easy one, warm you up.
Okay.
How did you meet?
Oh, that's easy, that is.
That's the idea. Warm you up for the hard ones.
See when to last.
Taz has got a really serious face on as he's writing. And then you're just laughing.
He trying to think.
Just concentrating.
Don't look at my answers.
I haven't written in ages.
Go on then.
Go.
Question two.
Right. Who's going to hold it up first?
Oh, right, okay. Oh, hang on, wait there.
It's not named.
Here we go. Rugby club.
Okay.
Specifically, Bedwas Rugby Club.
Oh, there you go. That was much better. So, when did you guys meet? You can speak this one.
Well, 4.5 years ago.
Bedros Rocks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had to sit down and roll the fag, and he was already sat there, so I told him he had
And
to
it
move.
was doing a Stereophonics cover.
Yeah, and it was shit.
So it's heating up a bit now, the questions, right? Are you guys ready?
Okay.
What was
Yeah.
the first impression of your partner? What was your first impression of them?
I can't spell, so bear with. Like,
You've got to explain the answer anyway, so don't worry.
okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Bear with. I put sarcastic down.
I said she was cool / different.
Right, these are both interesting answers. Emily, you can go first.
I know he's just a very sarcastic person. Like, he says everything with sarcasm. Like, I don't think you ever say anything that's like genuinely nice. It's always got a bit of backhandedness to it. Like, like you're sort of like cheeky and sarcastic.
Okay.
In the way that you speak, especially when you try and chat someone up.
Fair enough.
So,
Right, I thought she was cool because she liked all the things I liked. So, any of the girls I've ever known or gone out with, they've never liked like rock music or anything like that. So I never met another girl that was like her at the time. So that's what made it different.
That was quite a cute answer, that was, Emily. God, step up your game, right? Step up your game. Right, so your next question.
I need selfie stick.
Describe your first date.
Like, first official date.
Like the first official date.
Okay.
But you might have different definitions of what your first official date is. This is why
I
this
just
question
want to clarify for myself.
It's quite a good one, because I want to see what's...
It is quite a good one. Don't look at my answer tab. Right there. There we go. I got to describe it.
Describe the first thing.
Oh, I spelled that so wrong. Gosh. I got it, lads. I've done it. Smashed it. Yeah, bro.
I can't think of a word.
Tell me, Anne.
Jerry, I can't think of what to say.
You can't think of what to say?
How would I describe?
Oh, just think what happened. Where did we go? What do we do?
No, but we have to describe.
Yeah, but you just write a little bit down, then you can go into depth then when you explain your answer. I'm assuming that's how.
Yeah, this is
like,
this is how it works.
No.
I'm not expecting you to write a whole paragraph.
Yeah. Like an English paper.
Okay, go.
I put Cardiff for food shop and a museum. Because I think the first time we properly went out. Oh, sorry, I said Google.
Study of the First World War. It occupies the second floor of the clock wall on the mountain.
Just turn up, just unplug it. I think that was the first time we like proper like went out because I met you in town, the train station.
Mhm.
Went to Cardiff, went to Wagamama's, went shopping, went to the museum because it started raining.
Yes. Yes, through them. We walked around Cardiff.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So I didn't know whether meeting you at Panty Rose counts.
No, that wasn't a date. I was just meeting you in your house.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, similar
Cool.
answer then. Similar answer. So, describe your first kiss.
Oh,
The first one or the first going out one?
It's up to you what you want to say was your first
Oh,
kiss.
man.
Your mother might see this, mind.
Okay.
I don't know just describing
You just say when it was.
Okay.
when it was.
I can
Oh,
just say
right,
when it
okay. I
was,
thought you
you
meant
don't-
we felt to that. I was like, well, no.
No, you'd have to go into that much depth. I mean, it's up to you. These answers are very subjective.
Okay.
uh,
I'll go first this one.
okay.
Okay, so the night we met in the rugby club, I walked her home because she was a bit inebriated. So I thought I'd get her home safe because her friend had left her. And then I gave her a kiss goodbye.
Oh,
I thought I had kissed you before that in Bedros Rugby Club because that's what I put very drunk Bedros Rugby Club.
No, you kicked
I
her.
did,
You kicked
didn't
her.
I?
No, you kicked her. Bro. I wouldn't do that.
No, because I sat in your lap because I was on a fag. Like just before we left, I thought I kissed you then. And then when we got up to my house. Oh, right, okay. I didn't do that.
well done,
Yeah,
Emily. Good answer there.
I was quite inebriated.
Why am I not surprised?
So my
Shocking.
best story starts.
So, when did it become more serious?
Yeah, sounds.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's also very
Um,
subjective.
Yeah. After. I got it.
So when did our relationship,
Yeah.
like us going out with each other, become...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm done. I put, again, excuse my handwriting and spelling. After I came back from Greece, so it was about a month or so later, because we didn't speak to each other after.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
didn't
so
speak
I
to
can
each other?
contact you now.
Well, no, because I
can even answer this one.
I
This is my fault.
yeah, it's his fault. So I gave him my number, and like, cause I went out with Karis, and the Sunday morning, then I stayed at her house as you do. We sat outside having a fag. I was like, oh, it hasn't even texted me or anything. And then so she had to go at him. He texted me once, and then I was like, then we didn't speak to each other
Yeah.
for
So
about a month and a half.
So basically, when I was out with her, like I said, she was cool and different, but I didn't know to what extent. So I thought she'd be the same as everyone else, and I just wasn't interested in meeting anyone. So I give her my number with the intention of not actually speaking to her, and then because I knew Karis, she had a go at me. And then about a month later, I was like just sat in the house, and I said to my mum, like, I think I fucked up. And she's like, oh, why? What have we done? Because I told my mum about her anyway. And then I texted her, and she was like, I'm in Greece. I was like, oh, all right. Can I meet up with you after you come back from Greece? And then, and then we went to Cardiff.
Yeah. Was it?
So literally the second, like, the day after.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Right. Interesting.
So that was me.
That was me.
Right. So this one's quite deep.
Oh, fuck.
When did you say I love you for the first time? You got to think back now.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know, Emily. You're going to have to come up with an answer.
I don't know. It's a hard question.
I think I do.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's not that hard, obviously.
I think.
Look at this art. Oh, I remember. Oh no, I don't have to spell that.
You can say it.
Okay, so after we stayed at Steph's flat, which is his sister, I believe, because she went away for the weekend, wasn't it? So we stayed at the flat because they had the dog and stuff.
Okay.
I think it was then, but I'm not quite sure,
Okay.
like exactly when it was.
So I think I remember saying it to her when we went to London for her birthday a couple months after we initially met. So we went to London for 3 nights, and yeah, I think I said it then.
Oh. That's not right.
So what time frame did you think it was?
I thought it was after we stayed at his sister's house when she went away, like just before I met like your mum and all that properly.
So when was that?
I don't know, like fucking month before that.
Right. Guess we'll never know. A quick and easy one. Describe your partner in one word.
Oh, I can't use a swear word, so it's gonna be
Well, I mean, you've already swore, so I think you can.
No, I can't use that one. Okay, that's hard, man. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't. Describe me in one word.
I think she's grounded. So
I got one, boys.
so she's very mature when it comes to doing all the grown-up stuff, which I'm not very good at, which helps. She thinks more than I do. So yeah, she grounds me as well. So
I played back. As
Oh.
in I played from back. So it's now one word. If it wasn't already one word before.
Very similar answers, then.
Yeah.
You're definitely at opposites attract right now, aren't you?
Oh,
yeah,
the house could be burning down and Taz would be like, oh, just let me save my game a minute. Instead of just running outside, like, wait there.
Video games are very important, Emily, alright? Don't diss.
Yeah, the
I'd
house
want
is
to
on
save
fire.
my game.
like,
I'm an Nintendo person now, I can just run out.
So your next one is, describe your favourite feature of your partner.
Do you know what my favourite feature is?
mine's a weird one.
Oh, it's not gonna be like feature something, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right then.
Okay, so mine is compared to other people I've met. So I
Okay.
think she got nice hands, right? Because I know loads of people with really gross hands, and I can't look at them. I just can't look at people with gross hands. So
Okay.
Yeah.
for her, it's unique to her is her hands.
I like it, that's a good one.
I don't know, I just wasn't expecting
I
that.
always want a hand.
I know you do. I like his smile when he actually like smiles as like a genuine smile like that. And he
More a
goes forward to it.
sarcastic smile.
Yeah, you know they're trying to. Yeah, I like when you do genuine smiles, not like fake sarcastic. Like every photo we've ever taken, smile.
I don't like smiling.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to a deep one, make you think. So, when have you been the most vulnerable with your partner? Like the most open with your emotion?
So I put when I had like my first panic attack with Taz, we were at his mum and dad's house when we were living on the Britain, and like the whole time me and Taz were together, like he didn't know I had like panic attacks and stuff because I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want to know, so that like made me anxious. I don't know. I think it's just having a laugh day. I think probably then because he shit himself. He didn't know what to do. Or when I had sunstroke in Jamaica and I had fits.
I know. That was weird.
Or that. Either or.
Okay, so one for me. I'm not a very emotional person. So mine was when I had a couple of health issues while I was training to do Cardiff Marathon because I'd stopped eating, and I was like worried for my life because like my head wasn't working anymore. So yeah, I like freaked out because I was like I thought I was gonna die. So yeah,
Oh,
that happened. That was my one. That was my most vulnerable moment.
okay. So following on from that one, how does your partner make you feel better after a moment like that?
Oh, what?
Yes, I know.
Shut up. I don't.
I didn't.
What?
Bring up me.
Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible. So,
I got told the truth.
I know.
Okay, so after, because I was not eating and stuff, I lost a lot of weight. Basically, she used a scare tactic by saying she was threatening to break up with me if I didn't eat more food and get better. And I didn't want to break up with her, so I started eating more food. I stopped running. So
I mean, if it works.
it worked. It worked.
Yeah, but nothing else was working, and you just weren't listening to me, so I had to.
Yeah, don't work. So it just goes to show.
I sound like a right. He tries to make me laugh, and it goes one of two ways.
That's a
It
nice
either
one.
makes me laugh, and makes me like chill out and calm down, and it winds me up even more, and I just start throttling. It goes one of two ways.
Yes, but he doesn't threaten to break up with you, Emily.
Yeah, but what he's not saying is, I was trying to like be all nice and understanding, and like, oh, you need to do X, Y, Z, get some help, and just like Taz is a very stubborn person, and he just, for the life of him, will not listen to a word you have to say. So I had to give him an ultimatum for him to actually shut up and listen to me.
It worked.
So coming from this, always use an ultimatum. Right. Okay, next one, a bit separate to your relationship, but what do you consider as cheating personally?
Ooh.
I've had some really weird answers for this, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Taz, you mean that? Mm. Okay. So I've put like just in general just having sex with someone who's cheating on that. But I think it's sort I don't know, because like with Taz, he's not a very like emotional person. Like he don't talk about his emotions. So if he was doing that with someone else, instead of me, I wouldn't class it as cheating, but I'd be really like, why you speaking to him or her about your emotions, your most in-depth feelings that you don't even speak to me about.
So if he
But I think
was
it's not.
open with emotion with someone who
Yeah,
wasn't you,
I don't know. I
would
think it
that...
varies person to person because, like, I'm a very open person with everyone. I'll speak about my emotions, how I feel to anyone. I don't really care. I'm that type of person. But with Taz, because he's quite closed off, it made me feel a bit thin because I'd be like, why can't you do that with me? Why does it have to be with someone else? I suppose it depends what he's speaking about, though, doesn't it? Because if it's about me and all they'll speak to me about me, and I don't know.
Okay,
You probably should talk things out.
I think you cross the line of cheating when you want to be with someone else rather than each other. So it's like Emily said, like I know I'm not very good at talking about stuff. Like if she's upset about stuff, I instead of just sitting there and listening, I try to make her laugh about it just to forget about it. So when she goes to her other friends or others, other men or whatever, that doesn't bother me because I know that's something that they can give that I can't. But if she makes it apparent that if she says to me like it's something that she wants over me, then I consider that as crossing the line.
Okay.
Right?
Interesting answers. So, bit of a sad one. What would you miss about each other if you were gone? It's a big one.
I've put that I'd miss the noise. In the sense of, it's nothing weird, but like the house would be really quiet if Taz were in here, because I'd quite happily just sit in silence. The dogs don't make a noise. Like, there would be no noise. Like, when he went to Liverpool for a weekend, so I had to have one of my friends stay over, because I didn't want to stay in the house on my own, because of having, like, I don't know, like, it'd just be too quiet, I think.
Okay. Well, I'd lose.
I dropped my pen out there.
Well, I'd lose my only friend. So, like, I don't like what the camera's doing the thing. What is it doing? Oh, that's right.
There
Okay,
you
you
go.
can hold it. Right. So, yeah, I don't have friends. I don't like mingling with people. I'm not interested in that. So I just be all alone.
That's correct. He literally has like one friend.
And I haven't spoken to him for like ages. So yeah, I think I just have missing. I just think I just miss someone I trusted or just had a companionship with.
Oh, that's a cute one. Oh,
My
Nice.
gosh.
It's not
It's not a competition.
alright.
right. These last three, right, are going to make you really think about the other person, okay?
Yeah.
Right, so, next
He's
one.
doing
What are you
it,
doing with
yeah.
the camera?
Sorry.
Right. What have you done to hurt your partner? This is a biggie.
Yeah. I've put that sometimes I wind him up too much and then he loses his shit.
Give me an
Like,
example.
I don't know, like, it's just stupid stuff. Yeah, no, that wasn't intentional. That was accidental. I was having a bad day that day. We won't talk about that. Like, we were just having like a laugh. We were joking around. Like, I don't like wind him up as much as he winds me up. So when I try to give it back to him and wind him up, it always backfires and it always gets me angry because I've actually really pissed him off instead of like winding him up
Okay.
and having a laugh.
So to upset Emily, I've lied about things. In the past, I've said I've done things and I haven't, and vice versa. And when I'm in a mood, I've said some horrible stuff as well. But yeah, I think that all comes back to just because I don't know how to talk. I just shout stuff. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what I've done.
Okay, so following from that, describe your biggest fight.
That's a good one. I was literally about to say that.
Okay,
Morocco.
so we were on holiday in Morocco, and we were meant to go on an excursion, but she wasn't feeling very well.
To be fair, I weren't well.
Right, so she wasn't feeling very well. So we didn't end up going to this excursion thing. Well, she got on the bus actually. Just beforehand, she didn't feel very well, and I said to her before we even left the hotel, I was like, "Are you sure you want to go? Because we're going to be on a bus now for 6 hours." So she's like, "All right, okay, no, yeah, I'll be fine." We were literally on the bus for 10-15 minutes. We got to a different hotel, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm going to be sick." I was like, "Oh, why don't you just say no?" So we come back. And so she was being all so she had to sleep for an hour, woke up fine, and I was just like, "Oh, so you're okay now?" She was like, "Yeah, I wasn't really that bad anyway." And she annoyed me, and then I was like, "All right, let's go get food." And then she didn't want to go get food, so I called her lazy because she didn't want to go get food. And then she wouldn't. I was going to go get food. She wouldn't let me leave the room, so I jumped off the balcony.
Let him say
my
his side of
version
the
of
story, and then you could say your side of the story.
I jumped off the balcony to get away from it. There was lots of shouting.
What floor were you on?
Second or third.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, so my thing of the story is I wasn't feeling well. I don't. It was just morning sickness. I wasn't pregnant, obviously. No.
It's probably heat stroke.
Not then.
Probably heat stroke.
Oh no, not in Morocco. It was overcast as fuck. It was. Anyway, so I really wasn't feeling well. I had been sick in the morning. But I thought, do you know, after you've been sick and you start to feel a little bit better, you don't feel 100%. So I thought, oh, do you know what, I've been sick now, at days. Let's go. So we got on the bus, like I said, we got off and we went back to our hotel. I had to sleep, and I can't ever remember saying, oh, I weren't that bad anyway, because what Taz has failed to say is that he was the one that made you get off the bus. I said, oh my God, I think I'm going to be sick. But he was the one that made us leave because you didn't want me to go all that way and not be very well. And well, yeah, which is fair. So we goes back. I have a sleep. I wake up. I feel a bit better, but I didn't feel ready for food and that because I still felt a bit Dodge. So I didn't want to go for fucking food. He wants to go for food, but because I didn't want to go for food, then I'm this horrible lazy person. Just because I wasn't hungry and I still wasn't feeling right, I just wanted to sit on the balcony. I'm a fag and a can of Coke. But you want to go for food, and he started getting really ratty with me, and I was like, well, no. Yeah, but that's out of context, because you were like, oh, I'm leaving, I'm never coming back. I was like, we're Marrakesh,
I was like, get up.
But you were really horrible and nasty, and I wanted you to calm down before you went out and other people had to deal with you. Do you know what I mean? It was a family hotel, I wanted you to calm down.
So I objected myself.
Yeah, but so you threw yourself off a balcony.
I think that's a fair response.
I just wanted you to chill out and calm down before you have to go and deal with other people. That's all. Knob.
Right, we've got 2 more questions, and then that's it then, okay? So, what bothers you about the other person? This is a mean one.
I put snoring.
Does he snore a lot?
Oh, does he
I
snore
don't.
a lot?
I don't
Yes, you
know.
do. I've got recordings of you snoring. Like, oh, it's really bad. Like, it stops me from sleeping. And, like, he twitches and, like, convulses. Like, he's possessed and stuff as well. Like, he'll probably fling his arms about and snore really loud. And, yeah,
Okay, so
that's what
my
bothers me.
my thing is when Emily goes, "Oh, do you want blah blah blah?" And I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Go on then." Like that winds me up, right? So when she's like, "Oh, do you want a drink?" I'm like, "Oh yes, please." Oh, go on then. And then it's just like, why are you wasting my ear? Fucking, why are you wasting my listening skills on that question? Just get a drink. And like, she does it every day, literally every single day. Do you want pizza? Oh yeah. Oh, go on then. And so it's just like, I don't even say yes to things now. Even if I'm thirsty, I just go without and just thirst to death because I don't want to answer it.
So massive.
It does. It
That's a
winds
very
me up so
specific
much.
thing.
Oh. No.
Incredibly specific.
Oh god. I'm shaking. I'm really
Like, I've heard snoring before, but the way that somebody asks a question, there's never been an answer.
I know.
Oh.
I don't know, I'm perfect.
Oh, it's a great one.
Right.
Right, so the last question, I've added this in after coronavirus because it's ruined everything. So,
Yeah.
how are you two coping with each other during lockdown?
Amazingly.
It's gone better than I expected.
I think since she bought her Nintendo Switch, we've been alright.
Well, you've just been ignoring each other.
And also, we've been watching Fringe, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Like, we're not used to seeing each other a lot. Like, before I was working in lab books, so I was working weird shifts. And you had the normal job, and now we sort of like switched because I've got a normal job, the normal hours, and he works up in the pub. So we don't see each other a lot. So I thought we were going to argue a lot more than what we have, to be fair, like, because we're in such, not confined space, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, we've got another one
I think we're lucky. I think we're fortunate that we're in our own place doing it.
Yeah.
Because we've said multiple times, if we were still living in my parents' house,
It must have been iron from sea.
there would be ructions, like, I couldn't deal with it.
No. Like, obviously we've got the dogs
Yeah.
and stuff, so that's sort of...
And there's enough stuff to do to keep us distracted. So.
Oh, well, that was a nice ending to it.